Dropshipping is a booming business right now, but for you to succeed in dropshipping, you need to create a killer dropshipping store. So let's take a look at some of the tips and best practices that you can use to design a dropshipping store that actually converts. So the first thing you need to do is to do conversion rate optimization and A/B testing. So conversion rate optimization is whereby you pick elements of your dropshipping store that you can actually test out using different variants, which you can do using A/B testing, so that you know which one actually converts better. So a good example is the add to cart or add to bag. So many dropshipping stores are using either of the two. So you can use add to cart or add to bag. So this is the button that clients or customers are going to click on your dropshipping store to add items into their cart or into their bag. So you can test out both items to see which one actually converts better depending on your store. So conversion rate optimization is one thing that you can use to help you create a dropshipping store that actually converts. So the second step to creating an optimized dropshipping store that actually converts is optimizing the product descriptions. So the product description, this is what the clients are going to be reading in your store before they go ahead and make the decision to add items into the cart and to complete the conversion by completing the actual purchase. So by optimizing product descriptions, there are certain aspects of the product that you need to include in the product descriptions that are going to showcase to the potential customer what your product can actually do, the benefits that your product provides to the customer, and the advantage of the product compared to other competitors in the market. The key to having a good product description is touching on the pain points that the client or the customer normally has when using other products or before using a specific product. You should also highlight the step-by-step process on how to use the product, maybe how to open the product, how to go ahead and start using the product, which is going to showcase to the client how easy the product is to use and how easy it is to operate or actually make use of the product. So alongside the product descriptions, you should also include GIFs or product videos. So by GIF or product videos, these are short videos that are normally 30 seconds to 50 seconds, and these highlight actually maybe opening of the product, using of the product, or they showcase how the product actually works in real life. So you can use user generated content whereby it's people who have actually used this product before or people who have bought this product before from your dropshipping store, even if it's not from your dropshipping store, from another store or from the supplier, because what you normally see for dropshipping businesses, the vendors who are providing the dropshipping products, they do have product videos of how the product is being used. So you can also use those and customize them to your liking, and you're going to include them into your product description page that highlight how the product is used and how to make use of the product. So this is going to act as a nudge that is going to convince the customer to go ahead and buy the product, because they have now taken a look at how the product works and they are able to see how the product is going to work once they have it in real life. So GIFs and product videos are very, very important as well once you want to create a killer dropshipping store. So the next step to creating a killer dropshipping store is adding reviews. So by adding reviews, these are real life comments or feedback from people who have actually purchased the product before. So you can either use reviews from people who have purchased the product from your dropshipping store earlier on and incorporate them into your dropshipping store, and these are going to act as subtle nudges to customers that they can go ahead and use your products, because other people have purchased the product and they are showcasing that this product is actually good. So include reviews that highlight how good your product is, and maybe in terms of how the product was delivered to the client. So we have reviews whereby clients say received a product in this condition, and you're going to add them into your review section, highlighting how the delivery is done, in terms of maybe the delivery is fast, the product was delivered in good condition. Also make sure to include reviews that have images. So by reviews that have images, this means that you're going to take user generated content. So by user generated content is whereby customers who have purchased your product before, they are going to take pictures of the product, maybe when opening the product or when using the product, and this highlights how people are using your product in real life. So this is going to act as a physical evidence that this product is actually being delivered and it actually works in accordance to what is actually described in terms of the product description. So reviews, they are probably the last item that somebody will check before they make the decision of purchasing or adding the product to cart and actually completing the purchase. So if you do not have reviews from people who have purchased your product or people who have purchased the product from your dropshipping store, what we normally see is on AliExpress or on Alibaba, we have these vendors that have already sold the product to many people. So you can pull those reviews from AliExpress or Alibaba. So normally what we do is pull the reviews from AliExpress using tools, review tools like Looks Reviews. So we have many apps on Shopify that you can install into your Shopify store that will enable you to pull reviews from AliExpress and even from other big sites like Amazon or even Walmart. You are able to pull these reviews from these big sites and incorporate them into your site if you do not have actual reviews. So that is very important for somebody who is actually starting out, who has not even sold a product. So because what you're talking about is the same product that is on AliExpress or on Amazon, this is the same product they are going to sell. So you can pull these reviews from these big sites and incorporate them into your website, and they're going to act as physical nudges to convince the potential customers that this product works and people are actually using this product, and it will act as a convincing factor for them to go ahead and make a purchase. Another item that you can include in your dropshipping store that is going to help you increase your conversion rate and actually make your dropshipping store convert even better is adding security and guarantee labels. So by security and guarantee labels, let's talk about security. So by security, this is whereby you add labels that mention that this site is secure first. By mentioning that the site is secure, it means that if people are going to be using their credit card to run their credit card on your site so that they can make a purchase, it means that their payment will be very secure, and it means that once they do add their credit card details onto your site, it's going to be secure. So having a security label acts as a convincing factor so that somebody can be able to actually make the purchase, because they are seeing that their credit card details will be safe and secure and it's not a spammy site. Also, make sure you have an SSL certificate. So an SSL certificate will normally provided by Shopify or any other e-commerce platform that you are using. So it actually confirms that a site is very secure, and this also acts as a convincing factor because somebody knows that he or she is making a purchase from secure dropshipping store. So by guarantee labels, so this means that you can add guarantee labels that mention that the product will be delivered within a specific number of days. So this acts as a guarantee that somebody is going to receive the product within a specified number of days. So what normally we see is having 7 to 30 day guarantee for dropshipping store, 7 to 14 days guarantee for dropshipping store, so that the customer is able to know that his product will be ready within 14 days. And make sure that if you mention the product will be ready within 14 days, make sure you are able to deliver the product within the specified number of days, or else you're going to start getting negative reviews. So another guarantee label you can add, let's say if you're offering free shipping, you can include that as a guarantee that we offer free shipping across the world. So normally what we have in a dropshipping store, you have at the top there, we have a tag whereby you can include free shipping for orders above a certain price, or free shipping for orders worldwide. So that can act as a guarantee as well. So the next step to creating a killer dropshipping store is having product bundles and related products. So by product bundles and related products, this is going to act as an extra source of revenue or to increase the average order value on your dropshipping store. So let's say somebody is picking one item or is purchasing one item on your dropshipping store. So you want to increase the average order value by recommending other products that are related to that specific product. So once somebody is on his way to check out, he sees related products just below the cart, he's going to take a look at these products, and if these products are well related to the products he or she is actually purchasing, and it actually makes sense for that specific customer, then he's going to add that product as well into the cart so that he can do a combined purchase. So it's good to add related products, especially on the add to cart, just below the add to cart, so that once somebody, because if somebody who is trying to make the purchase, especially on the add to cart, this means that that person is already pre-qualified and is actually going to make a purchase. So it's an ideal place to add related products that are going to help the customer go ahead and purchase even more from your store. So it's an ideal way to increase your average order value, and you'll be able to make more from one customer. Then in terms of the product bundles, these whereby, let's say somebody is purchasing one product, so you can add a package of 3 variants of the same product at a cheaper price. So if you're selling a pair of shoes for $30, so if you can have a package of 3 pairs but you're selling them at $60, so this represents a discount in terms of, if somebody is getting 1 pair at $30 but they can get 3 pairs at $60, then it means that the customer is getting a very, very big discount, and he or she is going to consider this bundle, because if you're getting something at a cheaper price, then you'd rather go for what you're getting at a cheaper price if it's still the same product but in multiple quantities. So normally the wide bundle is added immediately somebody clicks on add to cart, then the wide bundle package appears. So this acts as a subtle nudge to the person that, hey, you can get the same product in multiple quantities but at a cheaper price. So this is also going to act as an increase in your average order value. So the final step to creating a killer dropshipping store is adding one-click checkout. So one-click checkout is whereby the dropshipping store allows customers to make purchase with a single click. So once somebody is convinced on buying a product and they add that product to cart, the next step, once they do go ahead and start checking out, they just check out using a single page. So this has a couple of advantages to the dropshipping store, because it reduces the amounts of cart abandonments, whereby people have added products to the cart and do not finish the conversion itself. By having one-click checkout, somebody adds something to cart and immediately checks out with one page, and also it enables people to buy on impulse, because after adding a product to cart, then you need to go through multiple pages for you to be able to complete the purchase. It in turn results to clients dropping or getting bored with the long process of checking out. Then in terms of another advantage, it enables customers to keep coming back, because if a customer knows that he or she can make an immediate purchase on a specific store rather than having to go through multiple pages to be able to check out, then the customer will be coming back, because they know that in this specific dropshipping store or in this specific Shopify store, they can make one-click checkout and complete their purchase within a very, very short time. So that's the steps and best practices that you can use to create a killer dropshipping store that actually converts.